show and welcome. My name is Cami and I'm here with my lovely co-host Tracey, and we are thrilled to share with you something very wonderful and unique. And we are here to tell you about this amazing technology that we've been introduced to that literally has been helping so many people. So Tracey's going to share her screen and we're going to share about this technology.
Okay.
So this is wearable light technology. This is patented, and we're activating your own body light. Well, it's already active. We just glow. We just can't see it to the naked eye, but light has been used for years, as long as we've been alive. As long as we've been on Earth, light has been used as a form of therapy. Whether we actually realized it or not. But lately it has become more of a technology that we've learned to harness, as we recognize that it is so many benefits to light as a form of therapy or surgery, or telling the body, signaling the body to do what it's supposed to do. So just so you know, Tracey and I are not medical professionals. So we are unable to, in this session, to diagnose or treat medical conditions. And we have to remind you to consult with your medical professional about your issues and treatment. But what we are telling you about is a holistic wellness product. As you can look in the envelopes of these patches, it says general wellness product. And that's what we'll be telling you about tonight. So we're going to be introducing you to this concept of aging. Well, kind of. We all know that we age, but why and how? We are born with, or we start out in life as a little bundle of stem cells. And stem cells replicate, and then they start to specialize and become different body parts, as our body is calling for them. And as we were designed, they are become what our body it was meant to be. That's why little kids heal so quickly when they get a bump or a bruise or an owie, and they decline as we age. So we don't heal as fast, and then pretty soon we start going downhill much more quickly than we ever wanted to. And that is where this technology with the signal of light is telling your body to create, signaling your body to create things that cause those stem cells to be released. So this patch, this wearable light technology patch, is made out of a lattice of organic crystals. So none of this goes in your body. It's in between two layers of polymer shell that it makes it like a sticker that you wear. And your body light goes into the crystalline structure and gets reflected back through, back at your body. And that's the signal that you're receiving at a frequency that your body recognizes and can make changes from that. So you get to wear this amazing little Band-Aid looking thing. Technology at its finest. I tell you what, it's
we're just on a lightweight Zoom.
pretty amazing. And so this amazing looking Band-Aid, you wear it for 12 hours, and it's kind of like turning the light switch on and then you want to take it off for 12 hours. You can wear multiple different patches, and we'll tell you about a few other patches, but you can wear different patches at the same time. But with the X39, there's no need to wear many X39s at the same time. But you wear it for 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and repeat again the next day, and drink plenty of water. And these are some of the things that you will experience from activating your cellular activity. So these are, you receive rapid pain relief. A lot of people receive the benefits of reduced inflammation. They support wound healing. We'll see some pictures of things in a minute, and that'll show you very visibly what's happening. Um, I received the benefits of more energy and vitality, skin appearance, faster recovery from exercise, mental clarity. Oh my goodness. And this is age reversal technology. We'll talk about that in a second as well. It's different than anti-aging. Um, and we're literally helping your cells at go back in time as far as their activity and youthfulness. So there's no side effects. We're not putting any drugs or chemicals in your body. This is a privately held company with over 100 US patents on it. It's not, it doesn't negatively interact with any drugs that you may be taking, like prescription medications. It doesn't negatively interact with anything. So there's really no contraindications of using this technology alongside what you're doing. What are some of the benefits of activating your stem cells? Well, like I said, when we are babies, when we're growing inside our mother's womb, those cells, those pluripotent cells, can become anything that our body needs. So when these cells, so when your body is, when we can reactivate those types of cells, guess what? But that can repair things that your body is calling for. And they're smart. They go to what your body is telling, where they're telling him to go, which also means you may not feel results right away, even though they do go to work right away. So this is my favorite time of the evening, where I love to hear a testimonial of people who have been using the patches, or stories about what they have done. We've been on our winter vacation and haven't haven't lined up people, but Tracey has an amazing story, and I know that this time of year we're thinking about health and wellness, kickstarting our diet, or we're wondering what's we're I don't know. I think we're thinking about our health and wellness in a new or different way as we start the new year. So when you were starting your patches, what were you going through, Tracey? And what sort of
Yeah.
benefits did you receive?
I was going through a really ugly change of life season. And it had been a hangover for me from trying to become a mom. I'd always had hormonal problems since I was a young girl. And they hit me hard as that change came. And I had my own personal summers, many times a day. And I had this glow that was not attractive at all, this red face and heat. And it kept me awake at night. And I was sleeping in 2-hour increments. And I'm telling you, that's not the way to live. But as a result of the lack of sleep I had some brain fog, cognition issues. I lost words, couldn't figure out what my spreadsheets at work were telling me. My hair was falling out. I had anxiety. I started crying for no reason. I'm a really happy person. It takes a lot to make me cry. but I wasn't living my best life. And when I went to order these for who is now my husband, Eric, who had really got these initially from his friend for his spinal fusion surgery that was not healing properly. He's had an amazing result, and the pain went away really rapidly for him, and he got really fantastic relief and did start repairing. But when I went to finally order them after we stopped borrowing these from his friend, sister Joyce, who's with us tonight, told me that I should be ordering these too. And I was like, why would I order these? I don't have pain. I don't really have any pain at all. And she's like, oh, no, no, this is really not about just pain. This is anything wrong in your body. Is there anything? And I gave her that big list, right? She said, oh, I know exactly what you need. And we got X39 and we got the Eon, and I started sleeping with an Alavita here. And all of those things started really quickly resolving. And I couldn't believe it. I went sleeping through the night without even getting up to go to the bathroom. I mean, that was like a dream come true. I would have paid a lot of money for that. And then also at about 6 weeks in, and Eric and I were still highly skeptical of this. I will be honest with you. We just didn't see how this simple little bandage, and as affordable as it was, really could do what it did. But when my hairstylist, she'd been watching my hair loss for a couple years, and we kept moving my part around and trying to fill in my hair. So it wasn't so obvious that I had these little bald spots. But at 6 weeks, she said, what do you got going? You got new hair all over your head. It's starting like these little tiny armies of hair starting, and they're not in one spot, they're everywhere. And I was like, oh my goodness, I think this is real. I think it's really working. And okay, I'm in. I'm game for whatever you're going to bring at me. So it's been a fun journey. And 4.5 months later, my thyroid regenerated, my bunion went away. I didn't even know that till a friend asked me if that could happen. The results have just absolutely blown our minds, but it's been so fun to get to share.
I love that. I love that. When you introduced the patches to me through Carolyn, I mean, I had COVID hair. I had COVID like 5 months prior. And every time I washed my hair, I was losing handfuls of hair. And right here was like see through and, and very, very thin. And it was so weird for me because I've always had very, very thick hair. And I was just super sad. So I was thrilled to have that be a result as well. So yeah, super, super fantastic. Well, thank you, Tracy. Appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Go ahead and share your screen again,
Yeah.
and we'll tell people more about this amazing technology. So this company is not new. It has been around for over 20 years. That's kind of been in the secret sauce of our athletic world, because right after it was created for the Navy SEALs, the original technology patches were created for the Navy SEALs to have a little bit more energy naturally. The inventor, David Schmidt, goes, who else needs these? And through networking, he was introduced to a coach at Stanford University who was training Olympic swimmer hopefuls. And they had such amazing results, it exploded throughout our Olympic teams and our sports world. So it's been in sports for about 20 years now. So back in 2019, our X39 that we talk about mainly is what came out. And that's when our company kind of exploded from the sports world into everyday life. This is the patch that tells your body to make the copper peptide. When that copper peptide is present in your body's releasing those stem cells that we were talking about. This is a website that you can go to, and I do encourage you to write it down, because this is where you can do your own research. So it's startx39now.com. And what they've done here is compiled the research, the patents, a little bit of history of the company. There's 50 years of research on the GHKCU copper peptide. That's the GHKCU is the chemical name for it. There's 50 years of research on it. And back in the 70s, when everybody was wearing their copper bracelets, that was called the fountain of youth. Hey, we found the fountain of youth. Yeah. Well, this is a way that our bodies can synthesize it in a way that it recognizes and makes major changes in our body. So they did a study with people wearing this X39 for 6 weeks. And they took their cardiovascular biomarkers at the beginning of the 6 weeks and at the end. And at the end of the 6 weeks, so they're 6 weeks older, but it showed that they reverse aged an average of 8 weeks. Isn't that interesting? So that, if you kind of do the math, it makes you a day and a third younger every time you wear the patch. If you use the biomarkers average, that's pretty cool. So let's show you some pictures of other experiences. Now just look, these are external pictures. You know, Tracey had hair growth. I don't know if she has a before and after picture. I've never seen them, but I don't have before and after pictures of my skin clearing up and my hair getting thicker. But just know, and things going on the inside. If this is helping your skin on the outside, it's also helping you on the inside. So there's amazing pictures here of accelerated repair. I love to show this scar one down at the bottom, because what you're looking at from the left to right, from the July 2017, that's a fresh scar. And from July 2017 to July 2018, that is 1 year of healing with no patches. But if you take it from July 2018 to the next photo to the right, that's 1 month with the patches. And I love that because it shows the cellular repair in the skin there. And if it's happening on the outside, it's happening on the inside. And I love this. This is age reversal. So we could go deep into the science about why we're saying age reversal. But in 3 different ways, we're causing new cellular activity, brand new baby pluripotent cells to be released in your body. We're protecting the length of your telomeres, and we're increasing the length of your telomeres. But visually, look at this. Wow, we're going from grandpa with, we have since found out, heart concerns and major heart concerns, to no heart concerns, gray hair to brown hair, and grayish wrinkly skin to vibrant, healthy. And he talks about his recovery from exercise and all of those things too. He's an amazing friend of ours. And then Mandy here, she just went from grandma to granddaughter in 1 year. So that was a photo report of her daily use of the X39. So yeah, just look at this skin repair on the décolleté or the neck. That's the body rebuilding its collagen. And again, anything your body needs. It doesn't replace great nutrition. And of course, that's a given. Drinking water, yes, but this is like the key that unlocks the cellular activity with light. It's amazing. So something that I experienced as well with using this patch, and Tracy alluded to it too, is better sleep. And when you sleep, your body is going through system by system by system in doing detoxing and repair things. It's great for your memory. It's great for your skin. So when you can get that better sleep, you actually have better energy and more youthful. You're better, you're healthier. So we do have a patch that does help your body increase its melatonin production, and that's called Silent Nights. An Alavita does the same thing. It does also increase melatonin as well, but better sleep is amazing. And I noticed that I didn't have to get up and pee in the middle of the night also. Amen. Hallelujah. That's awesome. So, yeah, in balancing hormones and hair regrowth, I mean, the pictures don't lie. These are real people with real results. I love this picture. It did take some time, so I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that this was overnight or anything, but when you can cause cellular repair, when the on this X-ray, I think it's about 15 months, but this was just with the X39, but you have a changed life right there. Somebody able to support their life and livelihood and happiness a whole lot right there. This is our friend Marcy. So she was introduced to these patches when she had a reoccurrence of fast growing cells. And she was very sad about that because she'd been through chemo, she'd been through radiation, had a double mastectomy, and it decided to come back with a vengeance in a side order of a nasty skin fast growing cells. So she absolutely had amazing results in 10 days, but she was what she noticed was her body detoxing at first and her mood lifting. So that was amazing. But that was 2019, and she is now has been free of that stuff for several years. So she's living her best life, vibrantly sharing this amazing technology. So again, more healing, fast growing, helping your body heal, wound healing. So good. And then I love to help. I remind my friends if they have a pet to definitely put their used patches on their pets. This isn't necessarily recommended by the company, but pets are people too. They're just there's a really I mean they have cells. If you have cells, they're going to work for you. So Tracy's going to share with you different how to get your hands on these patches and what they can do for you. And Tracy,
Yeah, happy to
share
do
about
that.
the
And that's really great. We have some combinations that if whatever you're dealing with, we can help you troubleshoot and recommend. So Cami and I have kind of become coaches on this and we'd love to help. You can see, rebuilding knee joints, helping to regenerate the gut. And if you come tomorrow night at 6, we do a deep dive topic on Tuesday nights with an extra 30 minutes after this intro. And we're going to really go into this in deep level, and we're going to go into toxin release and fat release. But this is a sneak peek of what we're going to talk about tomorrow night. And who doesn't need that after the holidays, right? We can all use a little change around the waistline usually. But what we're talking about, the powerhouse of the product line that was invented is X39. And this is the holy grail of our body. It's bringing back our pluripotent cells that are repairing and that GHK copper peptide. Fabulous. And at the bargain price of retail, even $149.95 for a 30-day supply is a real screaming deal. When you consider most people that get a stem cell injection, they're paying $5,000, $8,000, $10,000. I've heard of $35,000. And sometimes those don't always take because it's someone else's DNA. What we're talking about here is bringing your own stem cells back and letting them be the powerhouses and go in and do the repair. But our favorite way to sell them to you and help you get them is at wholesale. That is $50 less than retail. So $99.95 a month is about a cup of coffee a day. Pretty good deal. We have some supportive patches we can add, especially in the initial phase. We love to use these extra patches, like the Eon always goes with the X39, because we have to get inflammation under control in our body to allow the stem cells to flourish, because the inflammation actually dissolves the stem cells. So if we don't get inflammation under control, those stem cells are just not able to do the job. It's going to take a lot longer. It can probably resolve what you have going, but expect a lot more time. So if we can get your body in balance, homeostasis sooner, with adding these, you'll have a much quicker result. And the day that Joyce helped us with this ice wave for Eric's terrible spinal fusion back pain, I mean, that pain was gone for him in maybe 15, 20 seconds. He couldn't believe it. And then he kept trying to recreate the pain, running up and down the hallway and trying to bend over and do jumping jacks, and he couldn't make the pain happen. So that is a really great one for fast action. That Alavita, like I said, that I love that. Not only is helping to balance the hormones and help with the sleep, but it supercharges your collagen. Collagen is the matrix of your body, from bones to ligament, tendon, cartilage. We all need that. But these are very affordable at retail, $79.95, even better at wholesale, $49.95. And we're going to talk about different ways you can purchase. So you can do one time, like the prices I just showed you at retail, or we can customize a kit and we can make these just specifically for what you need. For a singular person, we like the core pack. It's $295 one time, and that gives you 3 points. We spend the points by customizing. So the X39 is 1 point. Any of those other supportive patches are a half a point. So we can get you between 4 and 5 packs for that $295. If we have, say, a couple or a family, we can get you for $535 with that advanced pack, double the points, but not double the price. So you actually are getting one supportive pack of your choice for free in that package. And that is my personal favorite. That is the one I do the most of. And even if you're a single person and you just want to get multiple months up front and save on shipping, that's a great way to go. Now, if you are somebody with a lot of people that you love that have issues, or you might be a practitioner with an outlet, you can get the premium pack, and that is just bringing the unit cost down dramatically, because you can get 20 points here, and that is many months worth of products. And that's a one-time price. Then we recommend that we get you set up for a monthly subscription of at least the X39, because once you get these stem cells, the instant you put that patch on, your stem cells are coming back. You need to keep them going. And it's 1 month for every decade you are old. So just think, if you're 60, 6 months of that. There's nothing on this market in medical these days that can do what that is doing. And for that affordable price, it's quite remarkable. And I look at this as really sharing the gift of health. And I have helped so many people with so many different things. And it's priceless when somebody thanks you to help them. Tomorrow night, my friend Holly is going to be on. And Holly was living in bed with a walker when I brought these to her with rheumatoid arthritis. And wait till you hear her story tomorrow night. It's pretty fabulous. But due to FDA regulations, LifeWave really cannot advertise these in the United States. But they do ship to 80 countries around the globe. And a lot of countries are really into helping people have their best health life. Our country, a little backwards. We have to keep it quiet. It's a little sad. But socially responsible would be the thing to share. You know, when you find something that works so well, is so easy, affordable, and natural, why not share it? Therefore, it has become the fastest growing direct marketing company in America for the second year. Very nice thing about these products is they do come with a 30-day money back guarantee on your first order. And I've yet to have anybody want their money back, because who wants to have their old health? Let's get new, better health, right? But if you are interested in ordering, we do encourage you to please get with the person who referred you here tonight so that they can assist you. And if you aren't sure who that person is, Cami or I are happy to help you, and we'll figure all that out for you. But if you'd like to join us tomorrow night, we'd love to have you back. And that is going to be our deeper dive. And that's 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And feel free to bring a friend. They'll thank you. And then on Wednesday nights, our friend Marcy, who you saw there with recovering from those fast growing cells, she and her team do a 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock patching party. And it's real fun. She does a patch prize giveaway. That's a fun thing. But we wanted to let you know of something special we have coming up January 25th. And it's really a little mini convention, if you will. You don't have to get on an airplane or pack a suitcase. You can purchase for $29 a link so that you can watch this from the convenience of your own home. It's from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. And David Schmidt, the owner and inventor, the genius, is going to be rolling out the products for 2025. And we do know about history's first ever light infused water machine. It will probably be the one and only because he has a patent on that. And that is pretty amazing when you hear the things that have been happening with people drinking just one glass of that water a day in clinical trials. Has done some remarkable things that I don't think I can say yet, but he can tell you a lot about it on January 25th. But if you want to get together with our fun team, Cami and I are both opening our houses, and we decided to make it a potluck breakfast brunch, if you will. And so we're going to open doors at 8:30 in the morning, make it like a little potluck breakfast brunch. And feel free to come to Buckley. I'm really more Bonnie Lake than Buckley. I'd love to have you, or at Cami's house in Kent, whatever is most convenient for you. So ultimately, what this all comes down to is, don't we always want what we can't have? And when we're young, we can't wait to get old. But guess what? When we get older, what do we want to be? Young. And that's what LifeWave is all about. This is regenerative medicine at its finest. The company keeps coming out with new products, and it just gets better and better. And helping change lives is a little bit addictive and very fun. So we're so appreciative for you joining us tonight. And we'd love to open it up. I'm going to go ahead and stop our recording. And thank you, everyone, and hope to see you tomorrow night. Okay, it just would let me stop the recording. Let's see, there we go.